All I do is daydream. They been sleeping on us, I'm just trying to see what they seen. All I do is daydream. They been sleeping on us, I'm just trying to see what they seen. Daydream. Trying to see what they seen. All I hear is an echo. Trying to see what they seen. Keep me going. All I hear is an echo. Daydream. All I hear is an echo.
It's just me and my mirror. My reflection is saying, reflect on your past, it couldn't be clearer. My past keeps saying to stay on this path, I couldn't be nearer. I remember my past, I couldn't get clearance.
All I do is daydream. They been sleeping on us, I'm just trying to see what they seen. Keep me going. Daydream. Keep me going. All I do is daydream. They been sleeping on us, I'm just trying to see what they seen.
What up, everyone? All right, we got this break to do, and then Elements is going to drop. What time did I say it was going to drop? Let me see real quick. I don't know if I said 6:30 or 7. I think I said 7. Elements looks disgusting. 7. 4-box PYT is 7. Listen, for those of you who are living under a rock and haven't seen your Facebook in maybe the last 40 minutes, obviously big news just dropping. First of all, we do have a podcast dropping tomorrow. Check that out. We did not get to talk about the news that happened tonight. I'm talking to Chris about doing a little add-on. Chris Vogt about doing a little add-on so that we can hit this topic. But obviously big news with Fanatics, as they are going to be the next heir apparent to the baseball card market. Now, a couple things I know about when people see headlines is generally they'll comment before they read. So for those of you who didn't read, it's the Players Association agreement in 3 years and the MLB licensing agreement in 6 years, meaning they can't use licensed cards for 6 years. In 3 years, they have the rights to the current players, all that stuff. And then news broke that they're in discussions with the NFL Players Association, the NBA Players Association, and what that means is, and talking to the leagues. What that means at this time is that nothing. And all it means is that they can make baseball cards, and in 6 years they'll have the licensed baseball cards. Here we go, Patrick Johnson and a Zach Wilson. If they get the Players Association agreement but don't get the league agreement, that means they can make unlicensed cards. Now, again, this is what I'm understanding from all the sources I'm talking to and stuff. And that would be years down the road. So what I'll say to everyone is just relax. Because even if they do, which they are going to make baseball cards, they're going to make licensed baseball cards, guess what? It doesn't mean that they won't be Topps cards. Topps has the infrastructure to sell, you know, and they could be like dicks about it and be like, we don't know. There could already be a deal in place that has that agreement worked in. Topps may have saw it coming. Who knows? Anthony Hines, Dallas Cowboys. He was waived, but he goes to the Cowboys. So like, let's everyone take a breath. You know, we overreacted about PWCC, which we talked about in the podcast a little bit. I don't know if we overreacted, but everyone comes to like their own conclusions so quickly, so abruptly. And we got a Trey Smith. Trey Smith. I don't know where that goes. It's not Trey Sermon. It's not Trey Lance. This is a Trey Smith NFL. But I'm excited. Listen, I don't want any one company to own all of it. People are like, oh, now they can do football. That's not going to happen. This is by the Chiefs. This goes to the Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs going out to... Let me fix my sheet here. What up, Johnny? Kansas City Chiefs going out to Ethan Crafter for the Chiefs. The Cowboys were going out to Brian Wallum. Also got the Zach Wilson rookie there, too. So, yeah. So, everyone take a deep breath. It's years away. And if you guys all freaked out, everyone freaked out when Vegas Dave said the hobby's over when Vegas Dave said, oh, the card industry is going to be dead in 12 to 24 months. Well, that was about 8 months ago, I think. Close to it now. Maybe not that long, but card market's strong. This news certainly disrupts things. But it is what it is. DeMonte Coxey, Trey Smith, Trey Hill, another Trey. And what I mean when I say it disrupts things is I mean that it makes people talk. You know, it's like the PWCC thing. Is our card's going to crash or the comp's all wrong? No. I mean, we don't know yet, but I don't think they're out of line so much that we're not going to be able to like sell cards and stuff like that. And besides, I always say it, make sure it's hobby first, investment second. You know, if this brings the price of cards down, cool. We can go back to opening cards, not worried about buku prices. Trevon Moehrig, I believe, for the Raiders. Am I right, Jamar? Is this the Raiders? So that's just my take on it. Hopefully Chris has time to do a little revamp or an addition to our show. I think it's the Raiders, not the Jets. I'm going to put a little question mark there. If it goes to the Raiders, it goes out to, I'm imagining, Jamar. No, Jesse Bushel. All right, there are 2 boxes of Onyx. But there's a lot of people making cards. Like did people freak out when Wild Cards started making cards? Did people freak out when, you know, when Leaf sold and they're going to make Pro Set? No one freaked out then, right? We didn't all freak out and lose our mind and like, oh no, someone else is making cards and they're on license. What would change the game? Like what would be the worst case scenario in this? We get more cards entering the market? Yeah, maybe not great. Prices could come down because there's going to be more of them. I don't know. Like as far as sealed box prices, I don't know. More information to come, I'm sure. Cade Johnson. This one's going out to the Seattle Seahawks. Going to be Tyler Thomas. We are giving away a fantasy survivor spot here. And Asim Rose Jr., which I think is the Vikings. Well, you know, Chris, it could affect other sports. It could, but I think all the people are like, Topps needs to get football. Topps should have worried about keeping baseball. They bid on it. They didn't bid enough. They got outbid by, Fanatics is a ridiculously wealthy company. Do you know how that happens? You overcharge for shit. Like, you sell jerseys a lot more. You make cheap. Listen, I bought a couple things off Fanatics last year as far as clothing goes. I'm not going to speak anything else other than their clothing. It's all shit. It's all peeled. It's all garbage. Fanatics stuff has been garbage. I won't order from them again. for clothing. JVN Hawkins going out to the Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be Jeremy Wilson. But yeah, Topps guys got to be freaking out a little bit. Topps purist. But I wouldn't freak out until you hear we're definitely not going to continue the Topps line. Then at that point, maybe. Zaven Collins. I forget. That's not Miami, right? I always forget this one. Zaven Collins going out to Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, Chris, to that point, all the people have said, I only want Topps because it's licensed. Well, or I only want a Topps. I only collect license. Well, we'll see how many Topps purists are if they don't do it. You know, if now do you switch to Fanatics? There he is, out of 75, Mr. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence going out to the Jags.
Call from Gabriel.
I can't take that right now. That's my waist phone. I'm not going to be able to do the kaboom. Can I do it? What the kaboom? Is that good? Can't tell. It's better than my dolphin noise, right? Trevor Lawrence out of 75. Yeah, baseball collectors definitely a little bit more picky. Last night we got the Fields. Tonight it's the Lawrence. Leaf coming through. Oh, so anyhow, for Elements, when we drop that tonight, I wanted to say we're giving away 2 Survivor spots for each Elements break that we do on these 4-box PYTs. And also, I went through the checklist with a fine-tooth comb. I went through every team checklist and adjusted pricing that I saw fit based on potential, cost versus reward. So some people, again, you'll hear it on our podcast tomorrow. We talk about perception versus reality, and one of the topics is not every checklist is built the same. Gregory Rousseau for the Buffalo Bills out of 99. And what I mean by that is in Immaculate, the Chiefs were very, very expensive in a lot of people's PYT, but they did not have much in Immaculate Collegiate. Gregory Rousseau for the Bills going out to Dougie. And for the Browns, Demetric Felton out of 15. My son's first day of first grade was today, and he rode the bus home for the first time. He's like exhausted, but he's apparently got a second win. 14 out of 15 Felton. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, speaking of the Chiefs, that's going to be Ethan Crafter getting the Cornell Powell out of 99. Y'all are quiet today. Who's excited for the Elements? We got a Ben Skoenreck out of 99. Skoenreck going out to the Rams. LA Rams is going to be, is it Todd Allen? LA Rams is Todd Allen out of 99. Skoenreck. And been loving him on Hard Knocks. Micah Parsons for the Dallas Cowboys. Going out to Brian Wallum out of 25. Micah Parsons. There we go. Out of 25. 4 out of 25. If that was 4 out of 20, you would have won yourself some credit. Have a fantasy draft tomorrow, a fantasy draft Saturday, and then we already did 2 of our Blazzzin Leagues. We have the Mixer League up next. It looks like on that list is Stevener, Faulkner, Holste, Butch Miller, Bob Riley, Grant Hessen, Jamar Evans, Tate Taylor, another Bob Riley, I'll have to move one, Jim Gain, Jamie Hunter, and unless some spots sold meanwhile, we'll obviously check on that. And then, of course, the season-long DK. How was everyone's week so far? We only have one more day to go. We got football on the night, too. Tutu Atwell. Got ourselves a Zach Wilson. Devonta Smith. Javonte Williams. Patrick Surtain. Najee Harris. Boogie. And Rashad Bateman for the Baltimore Ravens going out to, is it Adam D? It is Adam D. Tyler, how you doing, man? Everyone's quiet in here tonight, Tyler. Must be everyone's just exhausted, right? Here we go. Devonta Smith, Caleb Farley. We got Jalen Waddle Select. Kyle Trask out of Spectra. Got our filler card here. Kyle Pitts. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Elijah Moore, and a Darren Hall. I have to look that one up. Darren Hall, rated rookie. Don Russ comes out soon. Very expensive this year. More than Elements, I believe. Or about $50. Well, about $75 more a box on Elements than Elements on Blowout right now, which is crazy. Atlanta Falcons on this one. One inspection at a time. You sound like Dougie. Falcons going out to Jeremy Wilson. Waiting for that Escarjado. Do you see the checklist for Elements for Seattle? It's crazy. Terrace Marshall. We got a Najee Harris Silver Spectra. Kyle Trask. Sage Surratt. Kyle Pitts. There we got a Mac Jones. Javonte Williams and Chris Evans. It's a Spectra Prism right there. I'll have to call this number back. Does anyone know if they do like DraftKings preseason? Trevor Lawrence, Javonte Williams, Kwity Paye. There's a Justin Fields, Mac Jones, and another one for the Rams. This time a score. Skoenrek. It's not as much fun when you guys don't talk. I'll tell you that. We got people watching. I should do what that other page did and charge everyone to talk. Then everyone will want in. Can't believe they can do that. That's nuts. Bateman, Wallace. There's a Trey Lance. And a Kyle Trask optic. Who knows? What if he takes over for Brady? Waddle, Evans. And for the New Orleans Saints, Ian Book. That one's going to be out of 99 for the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints going out to Michael Spear, does that say? Jeremy Wilson, man. Read that name real wrong. It's so blurry on my screen. Last pack mojo, here we go. Kenneth Gainwell, Bateman, Aziz, Kadarius Toney, and Trask, Chuba, Sean Wade, and a Kyle Trask. So we did get a Lawrence and a Parsons. Not bad. Not bad at all when you get a Trevor Lawrence. The Mixer League draft is going to be next week, Brad. We're going to get that in next week. We just finished another one, 3 nights ago, was it, guys? Actually, we did the best ball. Oh, yeah, that was the season-long best ball a couple nights ago. Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields, and Najee Harris, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance. Did we hit the entire crew there? Fields, Lawrence, Wilson, Lance. Listen, we had a Mac Jones, just not a high-quality one. Well, Tyler, we already recorded the podcast today. We talked about it at the beginning of this a little bit. I talked to Chris. This is going out to the Ravens, Adam D., Rashad Bateman. We might have to do an amendment and add an addition to the show. Ian Book for the New Orleans Saints going out to Jeremy Wilson. I have a call into the Bearded Grinch already. LA Rams going out to Todd Allen. We have Darren Hall for the Atlanta Falcons going out to Jeremy Wilson. Ben Skoenrek for the LA Rams as well. We had Cornell Powell for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going out to Ethan Crafter. We had Demetric Felton out of 15 for the Cleveland Browns going out to Larry. And Gregory Rousseau for the Buffalo Bills going out to Dougie Fresh. We had Zaven Collins for the Arizona Cardinals going out to Doug Berger. And Leaf Flash, Javian Hawkins for the Atlanta Falcons. We had for the Vikes, Asim Rose, Minnesota Vikings going out to Brad Holste. We had ourselves Cade Johnson for the Seattle Seahawks. You got one there, Tyler. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. Everyone's freaking out a little bit right now, but I think the card market, Tyler, just likes to freak out, right? Like, we like to freak out really, like overreaction. We do it with games though too. Trey Lance throws a long touchdown, triple the card price. Kansas City Chiefs going out to Ethan Crafter, and for the Cowboys going out to Brian Wallum, getting the Anthony Hines. He wasn't done. He also got the Micah Parsons at a 25, and then Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence going out to the new. Not the Patriots. The Jacksonville Jaguars. My mouse is on the Patriots. I don't know. I caught myself. That was close. All right. Here we go. That's out of 75. That Trevor Lawrence. Sorry, my kids are upstairs hungry, and apparently I'm the only one that can cook. So I have to go cook. The card market sounds like my wife. Can we make money off the overreactions on like viral hits or whatever? Here we go. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. Then we're going to give away that survivor spot. Oh, man. Definitely, Tyler. Definitely. And I don't think it's just yours. It's going to be the Bears and the Packers. Doug Berger and John Stevener getting the $5 hitless credits. Now what we're going to do is everyone eligible for a Survivor League spot. Good luck, everyone. 2021 Survivor League. Everyone eligible. Min roll 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Survivor League going out to the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be spot 10 going out to Brad Holste. And you have one. So, Brad, you can sell a Survivor League spot. This is not a fantasy league, Brad. Just for the heads up to everyone. This is you pick a team every week until you're eliminated. You can't repick teams. I'm going to do probably top 3 prizes. I know it's a winner-take-all thing, but I'm working it out so that we give away more than one because it's going to be a 30-person league. If it's just one prize, it would be a huge prize. So, all right, guys, 7 p.m. We got Elements 4-box PYT. I'll see y'all then. Deuces.